VOP TV. Now you have more than a voice.
Whether you've been with us through the ups and downs or just joined us for this festive season,
take a moment to cherish the moments you've made and look forward to making new ones on the horizon.
May this new year bring you everything good, everything prosperous.
As we bid farewell to the old year and welcome you to the new year,
may your heart be filled with joy, and your cause may your spirit be filled with hope.
We'll be bringing you live updates, exciting performance, and inspiring stories throughout the day.
stay tuned for our special New Year's coverage and let's make this year unforgettable.
Thank you for making us a part of your celebration.
Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year.
It's the most wonderful time of the year. But for us, the technical crew,
it's weird for technical people to be in front of camera, but I just want to say,
now this one they make me come outside every day. Anytime when they call me, I will rush come outside. We don't get holiday.
Our holiday is part of our daily routine and we've embraced it.
I must say the work is challenging, engaging, and interesting.
We are all families here at VOP and we the technical crew.
for us, it's another day on the job.
But it's tough being away from family.
But the lighter part of it is that after the work,
We stay connected with video calls and messages. Merry Christmas.
On behalf of the technical crew, we wish you a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year.
Merry Christmas, and here we are, job continues.
It's a season of love, a season of joy, a season to celebrate you because you deserve it. From all of us at Voice of the People TV, we only want to wish you a very merry, happy Christmas and a prosperous new year ahead.
We are here with the leadership of VOP Television Lagos. We do appreciate this opportunity to say Merry Christmas and Happy New Year to our viewers all over the world and admirers. Cheers.
ẹ̀yin tèmi ní nàìjíríà lókè òkun mò ń kí yín fún kérésìmesì ọdún yìí á yabo fún wa o gbogbo àlàrí bá ti ṣe tààrọ̀ náà gbégbá o. I wish my fans all over the world in Europe, America, Australia, everywhere a Merry Christmas and a prosperous New Year. Catch ya next year.
As the year comes to an end, we want to take a moment to thank each and every one of you for your hard work, dedication, and the positive vibe you bring to Voice of the People every day. From all of us on the HR, we would like to say Merry Christmas, a happy, prosperous, and healthy New Year. Thank you.
This is to wish you a wonderful, spirit-filled, and Merry Christmas from Matthew Ogunswada.
This year has been so amazing with you in it. And that's why we're saying from Voice of the People TV, Merry Christmas and Happy New Year. And we love you.
You've been wonderful all through the year. And this is from us, Voice of the People Television, saying Merry Christmas and a prosperous New Year to you all. See you at the top.
Mr. Ofamiloni, and here's to VOP TV. Keep watching, stay tuned, do not touch that dial.
Arararara, my name is Made Kuti and you're watching BOP TV. Keep watching.
Welcome, my name is Zika Davis. Distinguished ladies and gentlemen, boys, viewers, everybody, boys and girls. This is VOP TV. Do you know what that means? Voice of the People TV. You don't have a voice, don't come here. You better make sure your voice is heard.
Uyi Osarite is my name. I am a friend of the microphone. I talk and get paid, and I look forward to being in your studios. Voice of the People TV. That name is unique, and the brand is very sweet. I like the packaging, picture qualities, camera qualities, and then of course, the quality of human beings that I see sometimes on your channel. I'll be like, well, this TV station will go places. Voice of the People TV.
Oh yes, you are on to Voice of the People TV. Live here in Benin City, the cradle of black civilization. What are you waiting for? Tune in, bro.
No, I don't. Well, thank you very much for joining us this Christmas morning as we go through the papers and bring you stories from the dailies. I am Moses Humphrey. And of course, Chukwuma Okoro is with me.
Yes, I'm with Moses. I'm here again. Good morning to you once again and Merry Christmas. Thanks for
Merry Christmas. I do know that right here he doubles as an analyst, so don't be surprised when you see him diving into the conversation. And we have Lawale Kudayo, who stays back from the VOP this morning show. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Good morning.
And also, you can see on your screen, Comrade Tony Mbata, who joins the conversation. Merry Christmas to you. Welcome to the program.
Thank you.
All right then. So, gentlemen, let's dive into it. The president gave his Christmas message today, and in the message, it's aptly captured right here on the cover page of Nigerian Tribune. The message says, the caption reads, in his Christmas message, Tinubu says, I will protect people of different faiths from violence. No one will be persecuted from practicing his religion. That's the big story on the cover page of Nigerian Tribune. And of course, this day newspaper also has it as Tinubu at Christmas. I am committed to religious freedom, security of all Nigerians. The writers to that one reiterates resolve to safeguard national unity, stability. Jonathan Atiku urge hope, unity, resilience. Mark calls for vigilance, sacrifice, tolerance. Governors CAN, that's Christian Association of Nigeria, Northern elders urge harmony. CDS celebrates troops' courage, discipline. Olukoyede preaches values of love, others too. All right, that's what you have on the cover page of this day newspaper. And the Punch says, Christmas message. Tinubu, governors preach unity. NLC rejects unfair taxation. Khan urges security consciousness. Kuka decries killings. Nigerians lament despite food price crash. All right. So basically, the president's message is resounding across the dailies. But the Guardian has a different headline. The headline from the Guardian says, the power crisis lingers into Christmas. As output averages 3,000 megawatts. That's according to the Guardian. So that just, affects the mood, because a lot of people are having problem with things that they bought and try to preserve for the Christmas season, and all of a sudden these things have started going bad. Oh well, gentlemen, let's look at the president's Christmas message and what the headlines really are saying. I will ensure religious freedom, security for all Nigerians. And this is coming in the wake of fresh bombings in Borno, where a mosque was attacked during Jumat prayers and people died. About 35 others said to be injured in that incident. What's your take on this one? Let's start off with you.
Okay, thank you. It's beyond rhetoric promises. We should be talking about actions right now. We should be talking about relief right now, not the same rhetoric words that we hear, and the perpetrators, the evil they do is still, it's still normal. It has become conventional now. Every now and then you hear about it as if, even COVID-19 was not so terrible like this in Nigeria. COVID-19 was not terrible in Nigeria. But now, these killings, that is even when the COVID-19 is something that is even a natural phenomenon. But this one is man-made, and man cannot solve it after all the resources and everything. So it's not about the word of mouth. We appreciate the federal government, the president giving the promise. We appreciate it, but we want results. We want to go beyond that to what Nigerians will be saying that, we have already come back to our own land, or we are ancestral land. We are happy there. There's no more insecurity. We are able to go to our farms. There's no problem. Everything is fine. We're able to travel, no problem. We are able to do our worshiping. Everybody is doing their own normal, no problem. That is what we want, not the conventional promises. It's past 2 years now.
Your take.
Well, the president has done what he's supposed to do, send out Christmas messages to Nigerians. But I'm not sure that the president is doing enough to protect people of all religious faiths. It's as far as I'm concerned, he has just merely issued a soundbite, so that newspapers will carry it and life will go on as usual. If the president is committed to protecting people of different religious faiths, the action I want to see the president do is go to Benue and Plateau State. Jihadist Muslims have driven out Christian Africans in their homes, from their ancestral homes, and they are living in IDP camps in that same Benue State.
Yes.
As at last count, we understand that 600,000 people in Benue State. I'm not talking about Plateau State. I'm not talking about people that are living in Borno State. I'm talking about Benue State alone. As at last count, we have 600,000 of them living in IDP camps within Benue State. Now, 100% of those people are Christians. So if the president is committed, if he's intentional, in protecting people of all religious faith, the first thing he has to do is go back to this place. Now, the people that have occupied these homes, he should drive them out. I understand that they are not even Nigerians, He should drive them back to where they are coming from. And now ask the people in IDP camps to return to their homes. That is one act that if the president does that, I will believe that, the president is committed, is intentional in protecting people of different religious faiths. We can't have a situation where we have bombings, in Maiduguri. As at this moment, we have kidnapped people, pastors have been kidnapped. And there's a picture of a video of a pastor that was kidnapped. Venerable Archie, the man has been killed. They are still holding his wife. Another pastor in Kano State or somewhere in Kwara State has also been kidnapped with his wife. And we can't find those people. And the federal government is busy denying that there is nothing like Christian genocide. They want to paper it or twist the narrative that, even Muslims are killed as well. That doesn't tell me that the president is intentional in protecting people of all faiths. By the way, Nigeria is a secular state. So why do we have all of this? The president should do more. It goes beyond mere rhetoric, goes beyond soundbite. We want to see him in action.
Now, another thing I want to say is that when some people say there's no Christian genocide, I said, they said it caused problems. If a Christian, if people complain that there's Christian genocide, the question is there genocide or not? Is there genocide? There is. Then the question is, who are those that are majorly affected? The Christians. Do we have Muslim genocide? If there's Muslim genocide, it's good. Yes, we'll fight it and stop it. We will never say there's nothing like Muslim genocide. We'll say, okay, who are the perpetrators? Let's see whether truly it happened or not. When we see the evidences, we will expect the government to go after all these people, even if it's like traditional worshippers genocide. It's evil. Evil is
genocide,
evil.
something should be done.
Yes,
Genocide.
it's not something we should be saying. It's not. It's true. It's not. What is there genocide or not? There is. So this thing is not supposed to be there. There was a time they even said when the president went to Benue, he said a communal clash. I was wondering. Now, some people said it's a communal clash. Now, how can it be communal clash? Clash is between two people who are armed. Both sides are armed. So they clash. That's when we say communal clash. But when one side is armless and the other side is armed, and then you are telling me it's a clash, is that a clash? No, that's a massacre. And that's what is going on. So by the time you massacre them, they now go to the government will now keep them in IDP camp, just few kilometers away from their own ancestral land. And some people will now occupy that ancestral land. You didn't say, okay, the military go there, finish off those who are there. You now left those who are in IDP camp. Leave them there. Those who occupy the ancestral land, not far away from them, you leave those ones there. Then what I want to say, we are now saying that there's a, I mean,
what are we
it's getting
saying?
too much.
Oh well, comrade, before you give us your take on this one, let me just quickly, let's see if we can, go down memory lane and educate our viewers or remind our viewers of some of these happenings in time in Nigeria. So let me just see how quickly I can do this. In 2010, there was an attack in December 24th, 2010, Jos Plateau State, where we had series of bombings and casualty figures as reported, and about between 38 to about 80 people were reportedly killed in that attack in 2010. 2011, the Madala church bombing. Remember that one. 25th, Christmas Day itself, 25th of December, 2011, Niger State. And that's the St. Teresa Catholic Church, Madala. About 37 to 44 people reportedly died in that one. And then there was another in Jos, fire incident at Mountain of Fire and Miracles Church. There was an explosion there. In Yobe State, also an explosion that struck in Damaturu and Gadaka. Total casualties, about 40 people reportedly killed. Now, in 2012, we've just dwelt on 2011. In 2012, Potiskum church attacks. Remember that one too. 24th and 25th, 2012, Perry Village near Potiskum, Yobe State. And then there was and Maiduguri in Borno State as well. About 6 people reportedly died in that one, with a lot more injured. And then right after 2012, there seemed to be some, stoppage or reduction rather, yes. And then in 2011, 2019, the Chibok village raid took place, where Boko Haram ISWAP fighters attacked a Christian village on Christmas Eve itself, and casualty figures put at about seven people reportedly, a lot more injured. And you know how these figures are. When they say these people, were killed, when you go deeper, you see that it's actually more.
Yes.
And then when you go 2020, the Pemi and Gakida attacks, that's 24th the focus here is Christmas Eve and Christmas Day. You know, Christmas Eve and Christmas Day. 2020, Borno State, and then about 11 people were killed in that one. Christians, predominantly Christians, killed in that one. And then 2023, the Plateau State massacre, where figures we have about approximately 190 people killed in that one. Details are that the bombing in a traditional bombing, which involved Christians that were gathered to celebrate. And this was coordinated by bandits and militia groups. They raided about 20 communities, 190 people reportedly affected. And then we're having this one now in 2025 with figures we're not really certain about. We have about 8 people reportedly killed and then about 35 others reportedly injured. There seems to be some resurgence of, and I say resurgence because it reduced at some point.
Yes,
Christmas Eve and Christmas Day bombings. Is this to make a statement, really?
To add to all of this.
Sorry, it's an open conversation.
Yeah.
I want to say something.
To add to all of this. In the Punch newspaper did a chronicle, and that was in 2022. In the 8 years of Buhari's administration, 63,668 people, Nigerians, were killed in cold blood. 63,000 in just 8 years of the Buhari administration.
And in total, I think there's a figure that says since this insurgency started in 2009 till date, we've had over 40,000 Nigerians have been killed.
That's a human life. Now, when the paper said, I will, and the other one said, I am committed. Now, let's start from that I will. I will protect the life of all religious saints. Means that he's just taking an oath of office. I will. You have not started. And when a newspaper say, I am committed, that means he's doing something. It's not left for Nigerians to know whether he's doing something or not. So, it's like Mr. Kundayo said, it's just a rhetorist. We know that these things is what they are going to say. It's like reading Nigerian budget. We know there's income and expenditure. We are going to spend this, and we know that they will borrow in order to come and sing, or they will pad it. So the newspaper is trying to, his message is trying to open him up. They are not doing anything. We need action.
And from linguistic expression, when the president says, I will protect people of different faiths, presupposes that there is already an issue.
Yes, an issue.
And a certain group of people
and he's not doing anything.
Have been persecuted.
Yes.
There's a problem.
There's a problem. He's not doing anything.
Interpretation of it.
He's not doing anything.
There's already a problem.
A problem.
But that problem is what we are living.
But they are denying that there's no problem. But they are denying.
President's comment reaffirms that actually he also recognizes that there is a problem.
Yes.
That has to do with killings of
but they have been denying it. So why must you use such a...
And another thing, if the president really want to show Nigerians that, yes, I am doing this thing, I expected those people who are in IDP camp to have been returned back to their ancestral land, homes, safely, and from there, those people in their normal activities will now be the ones speaking to press. See my house, I'm back in it, I've already rebuilt, I'm back, we see the people who are in IDP being displaced back on their land. Those one will not be the one to now be granting interview to press. That's when we now know that, for example, what that rep from US did. He went to those people, saw them in IDP camp, few kilometers away from their ancestral land, and he now discovered that place they were displaced from, that certain people have occupied that place and they are living there. He was able to see all these things, and he was able to, that's why he came up with his own conclusion. So I said that the government to have moved those people to their ancestral land or their homes.
Move them back home.
Yes, then they will grant interview in that area. People will say, okay, truly, the president is. But this one don't give them an idea for a propaganda.
I hope that's not what you are doing.
They will bring some people.
Then they can bring people and say, yes,
exactly.
they are back home.
But no,
because nothing is beyond this government.
They will do it. But what I'm trying to say again is that now the president have accepted that such a thing is happening, and he is now assuring Nigeria, I will. Can't we give him chance to see if we can do that?
No. It's already past time.
He has enough.
That's what I'm saying. He's based before they were denying it, and he said, "I will." Now they have accepted it. Can we give them?
How can you say the president
Although you
denied it
can't,
when he was in Benue?
No, they are denying it.
He went
They said there
physically
was
to
no
Benue now. Is it? You get what I'm saying now? He went physically to Benue. He saw it with his own eyes.
Yeah, but he didn't see because I think the fair weather. The road was bad.
What I'm saying, he saw it was that he has certain questions to conclude that he himself has made his conclusion that this thing actually happened. He said, "We are at the arrest. I want you guys."
He said, "Resolve your issues. These are communal clashes."
These are communal clashes.
Which waters down the whole thing.
He said, "Elders of Benue State, try and resolve this issue between the hosts and the comers, or what? I'm looking for a particular word between the people that the host and the host community. And
yes.
In fact, just reducing the whole thing to what they normally call header farmer class. You know, which is
that's why.
Let's take contribution from Barrister Asim Adams, who also joins the conversation. Barrister, good morning to you. Welcome. Well, we can't get your audio feed. You might need to unmute your microphone so we can hear you.
Is it me?
Oh, yes, it's you. Welcome on board.
Okay. Okay, thank you so much, everybody.
Thank you. Go right ahead, Barrister.
The problem is not the president making a speech, the Christmas Day. Can you hear me?
Yes, of course.
Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Look, the problem is not the president making a speech. Of course, it's a ritual. You know, every year we see them making such speeches. They begin to tell Nigerians why they have to live in peace and harmony with themselves. You know, it's not new. But at the end of the day, they do nothing about it to protect lives and properties. That is their main work that they are supposed to do. Section 14 sub 2B is very clear, but I dare say that no president since 1999 has secured the lives of Nigerians and provided for welfare of Nigerians since 1999. It's a particular section that they have abdicated their responsibilities, as it pertains to that particular section. Now, what we even need the president or any government to do is that, for not by just, mouthing it, we want him to go into action. We want the president of Nigeria, to tell us how far, they have gone in chasing bandits from Borno State out of Nigeria to Niger Republic or to Mali. We want to know exactly what they are doing about resettling those people in the IDP camp. A nation that is not at war. Nigeria is not at, a particular war with an external aggressor like a country, war with another nation. It's internal crisis of terrorism. We cannot solve it. And we now have IDPs all over Nigeria. It's a big shame. So the president should be telling us that the war is over and they want to resettle the people, the IDP camps at this point in time. And measures are put in place for them to tackle insecurity. We are tired of, talking about insecurity on a daily basis and nothing is being done about it.
All right then. Big shame indeed.
Talking about insecurity.
Okay.
Yes.
All right then. Thank you very much, Barrister Asim Adams. Another headline from the... Sorry, do you want to add anything to it?
No, it's okay. Yeah.
Okay. You want to add something?
Yeah. When he was saying that what Nigerians are supposed to be hearing now, settling them, when the president have never accepted there's insecurity in the land. So it is now based on this message.
I think the president does accept that.
No, the message today is the message when he say, I will. They have not accepted, but now they have accepted it. Let us see.
Okay.
So that we can, the weeks, months, will know what they will do.
Then exactly please, I want to just 30 seconds. I want to make this clarification. Two parties. One is harmed, the other one is not harmed. That's not a communal clash. That's a massacre. So let's face it. The people who were displaced, the people came to their residential area, then open fire on them and kill them. That's not a clash. That's a massacre. That's a genocide. So let's be clear about it.
All right then. Your position on that. Now let's look at this other headline. Growing opposition threatens January implementation of tax laws. Now, this is the headline. Unfortunately, we can't get to the writers, but the problem I have with this headline makes it seem like the issue with the tax laws is opposition trying to make the government look bad as against an illegality bordering on alteration of an official document.
Corruption.
It waters down the whole thing. And the truth of the matter is, people will see this and run with it and say, yes, it is these people.
Yes, this
they
opposition,
they want the,
this
they don't want the
politician.
government. Yes.
I listened to, I think, Ebo State Governor. He was saying that nothing will stop the implementation of this tax. If Nigeria is a place we call a nation or a country, Mr. President, the House of Assembly is supposed to start his impeachment motion because of the allegation leveled against him. Because the young man said, I went and I bought. I have the gazetted paper of this tax. And the one they passed. And nobody, the House, as if they pour cold water to everybody. But I know people some civil society have called Mr. President and the House to start. But this is an impeachment offense. But why are we not seeing it? I know why. Because is it Akpabio's house that we're going to start this? This thing is, somebody can, the government or the DSS will say somebody is defrauding somebody. They will sue, they swung into action. But this one, the federal government defrauded us by manipulating.
It's still an allegation. We've not
No, but
it's still an allegation. But every pointer, everything points to the fact that
even the finance minister did not. He said that even if they find out that
why is Akpabio preventing the clerk of the house from releasing the documents to members of the Senate, to senators?
Why?
I've observed this country very well, and our democracy. Sometimes when I describe our democracy as nascent or fledgling, people say, no, you shouldn't. This is 25 years, this is 26 years. We are supposed to be stable by now.
Yes.
But unfortunately, as a country, we're even 65 and we are not yet stable. So should we follow with our democracy still fledgling at 25 or 26? That said, I recall when Chuba Okadibo, of blessed memory, became the Senate president. And what happened? Anticipatory approval of 5 million naira furniture. Nigerians said, no, what kind of furniture do you want to buy? And Chuba Okadibo said, as the Senate president, do you want the international community to come to my house and see cockroach house and all of that? Within 3 months, he was shoved out of that place. What happened to Patricia Ete? What happened to Salisu Buhari? What happened to Dimeji Bankole?
Yes.
This is a time when Nigerians look at what Gali Naaba did to Obasanjo.
This is a time.
Look at what Anyim Pius Anyim did to Obasanjo. Anyim Pius Anyim, in his valedictory speech as the Senate president, he said, for everything, President Obasanjo could not remove me from office. And I make bold to say that. And I'm proud of myself and I'm proud of the Senate. Can Akpabio say that?
Even third time agenda.
Look at how Ken Naman is talking. Do you have any senator that can do that? Another senator that took a semblance of seriousness was that of Bukola Saraki. Between Bukola and Buhari and Ekwuremadu. At that time, Bukola was of the APC, Ekwuremadu was of the PDP, and Nigeria ran smoothly until these people came and just tumbled everything upside down. And look at the kind of chariot we have as national.
When you have a senator that will sing on your mandate, even the judiciary. So Nigerians,
he has a questionable
I want to say
election.
something. Sorry, sir. I want to say something. You know, this is a social contract between the Nigerian people and the government. And if any party fails his own contract, what do? You recall your paper, say this is not. So Nigerian masses supposed to say no. We don't leave this into executive or judiciary or legislature. They can't do anything. This is the time that if you see this tax, we are not going to pay it. Come,
Sometimes some people say don't compare us with America. But the thing is this: if you have somebody who is doing very well in the class and somebody who is not doing very well, you begin to compare that. Don't you see? Are you not in the same class? Don't you see so person? He doesn't have two heads. He has one head like you. So why can't you perform very well like you?
No, they ask you not to compare with America when it doesn't suit them. But when it suits them,
like
they'll
tax,
tell you, even in America,
they will go and borrow for us to pay. But they don't borrow that they're supposed to put social infrastructure for people to benefit from. No light, no road, no hospital. But we pay for our tax.
What I really want to say is that when you see the way the Supreme Court deals with even the president in America, you see any small thing, they take it gets to the Supreme Court within a very short time. As well as even make pronouncements against the president.
Let me tell you, when you talk about the United States Supreme Court, they call it the SCOTUS, Supreme Court of the United States. Janet Rano was the Secretary of Justice, more like the Minister of Justice, under Bill Clinton. It was Janet Rano that set up that commission headed by
the one that investigated this sexual allegation against
scandal. Kenneth Starr, the Starr Commission. Yeah. It was Janet Rano, Bill Clinton's Secretary of Justice, that said it like against all us. Can that happen in Nigeria here?
They almost impeached him.
Can it happen?
So
and like they say, karma looks for a way to come back. You know. Brett Kavanaugh, you remember Brett Kavanaugh, whose appointment to the Supreme Court had problems. As at that time the Clinton issue was unraveling, Brett Kavanaugh was a junior in the chamber of Kenneth Starr, in the office of Kenneth Starr. And Brett Kavanaugh was very forceful, in pushing. Kenneth Starr was very vindictive in pushing. And like 20-something years later, it got to the point of Brett Kavanaugh, when he was appointed to the Supreme Court, and a young lady came to say, look, you sexually harassed me. So what went around turned around. And what happened? He couldn't make it. That is where you see justice. That is where you see process. That is where you see systems in operation. Not these ones that we cherry pick. Oh, this one suits
the Supreme Court will delay it in Nigeria. Yeah, you see the Supreme Court will definitely delay when they know that this thing is crucial. They will delay it a very long time. By the time they now make a pronouncement, you'll be wondering what you'll be arguing among yourselves. Like this tax something now, it's supposed to have got to be. Will say no, this thing has to be stepped down pending when the whole thing is resolved. It's something that's supposed to get with us within the next 2 weeks.
We have what we call civil disobedience. Don't we have it? The poor masses, the Nigerian masses, supposed to say no. If we leave this tax issue, because if a governor will say nothing will stop it.
Well, NLC is calling for Nigerians to reject the distorted tax laws.
That's what I'm saying.
That's one of the headlines on the cover page of the Daily Trust. It says NLC to Nigerians, reject distorted tax law.
But the issue is how do
you reject it?
Yes, in that many ways.
Especially when
many ways. See, let me tell you. You see, the problem we do have is that they will tell you, let them talk now. Barrister Tony, they still talk. Are they hearing? When Okada people or KK people or these transporters, all of them, marketers will say no. Everything will stay standstill. The government, they are afraid of us.
Exactly the problem.
They are afraid of us.
How do they stop? Like I used to cite an instance in a particular location in Enugu. There was this police post that normally they go and block the road and start collecting, toll from Okada and
That's
Keke. Yes. And so one good day, the Keke riders held a meeting and said, okay, today we are not paying anything. They stopped the first person, the second person packed, the third person packed, the fourth person packed. In a space of 30-45 minutes, we had about 200 Keke riders back in that place. You know what? The DPO called the inspector. He said, remove that check immediately. Immediately remove that check. And that was how that check was removed until about after 1 year or so. And they came back again. Now, that is the power of the people. Yeah. But in this tax issue now, they are the doctor, you have your phone now, you just hear chacham.
It will cause problem. It will cause problem. Look at how the problem will start. You know, Nigerians, we are passing through things. By the time you go to buy,
you really have said that will not happen. They won't go into your account.
Don't mind what they're saying. Don't believe these people.
He said they will need court. Are you sure that will happen?
Comrade Moses, don't believe these people. Don't believe these people. Don't believe these people.
They are trying to find a way around the whole
thing. Yes, you see, when the problem will come,
just because of this pushback.
Due to what we are passing through, you see a lot, they deduct.
I don't think so.
Another person will see deduct. It will be organic revolution. It will happen.
And you know what they will do? Another thing is that they will not do selective, arrest. Like they said, okay, they will use it against you. Like if they want you to, come
like
to them.
Like the end bad governance protest that they arrested some people.
Yeah, that they start picking some certain people and then incarcerate them. That's what
how many people would they arrest? This tax is going to cost.
Barrister Sim, I don't know. Barrister Sim, let's have you join in this conversation now. Do you think okay, unfortunately we've lost connection to Barrister Sim there. I would have loved him to come in from the point of these arbitrary, deductions that might happen, even though they've said it will not happen.
So how would they get the tax if it's not going to happen?
That is end of the yearly deduction.
No, it's not a yearly deduction.
No, but tax normally is what you earn your profit, then you remove all your gross, then they tax you based on your net income.
Wait.
But the issue there is that this tax of 18, if Nigeria is a country supposed to have been suspended because of the allegation, let us verify whether this thing is true or not. So why are they in a rush?
No, the government ordinarily on their own, on its own, will not suspend it.
Why?
It's the pressure that is coming from the people.
The people should come out.
And now, do you think that the pressure is enough?
Yes.
Everybody is traveling. The pressure is not enough.
No, for now, the pressure will not, but you will see the pressure.
Education. People are educating people on what to know about
and how to go around about it.
The pressure will come.
So I'm tired of this mentality of Nigerians in which we always love to go around problems.
Find our way around.
Yes, we always find a way. You see, people are already telling you do this, you do this, you do that, you do this, and you get
that's the problem, because no society can ever can ever change what it condones. Whatever you condone, you cannot change it because you still be in it.
Like this, okay, look at this now. At the end of the year, even let me say you accrue that money, at the end of the year, you're supposed to pay certain tax, you didn't pay, what happened to you? Or is it at the end? Because when money comes to you, you take it. Money comes to you, take it. How will the government, the government will keep in account?
Your employer will keep an account, and then they will verify that account by.
Wait, you are talking about employment. What about somebody who is doing a personal business?
Well, they will audit your account and see inflow.
Now, let me say you I'm coming. Wait, listen. Wait. I'm not even talking about
that's
data.
Why they brought in
France
to come and help.
Wait, let me give you a good example. Let me say you are given a job as maybe a business, and you are doing something, maybe a painter or maybe bricklayer. So you are given job from time to time. You get this and that. They pay into your account at the end of the year. For you to buy materials, buy everything, it accrues to
society. If your income gets to goes above the threshold, that's about 800,000. Over 800,000. Then you have to pay.
That's what see. Now at the end of the year, you as a businessman,
how many artisans earn about?
No. What I'm doing, you don't understand.
800 may not be at net profit.
But that's what I'm good at. Let me say you are giving money to buy materials. And at the end of the year, everything is. You know what? That's where the problem comes. Because the moment somebody send money
to you based on service charge. What was your service charge?
No, they said that any money that enter your account.
Not any money, income. income.
See,
money's
you
for
don't get
job done.
Now the problem
You don't
is
understand
how do you determine which is income? I'm a plumber. Now you send me 500,000 to go buy materials.
Let's say 1 million.
And my own money is 100,000, maybe 50,000.
Immediately deduct all this.
At the end of the year, nothing is over 20, like 2 million, and my own profit is like 300,000. And people keep sending money. I keep using the money for business, and my own is just 300,000 out of the whole 2 million that was accrued for that whole year. How would they go? The government will tax me beyond my salary, my what I made now.
Furthermore, you know that there are some states in this country that they are still paying contractors with cash. Yes.
Like we said yesterday,
yes.
This thing will eventually resort to people now.
There'll be a lot of issues coming up.
There are many of them. Even most of these politicians, let us discover even more than
traders.
4 years ago, they have what they call save in their homes. Change it hard currency. That's why you see them. During the election, you will see it.
And that in itself poses a problem because then we'll have armed robbers going back to homes.
Criminality will come back.
So this type of thing is going to cause.
And and if they suspect that you don't have money, that you have money, and they come, you don't have money, you're also in trouble. You have money, you are in trouble. You don't have money, you are in trouble.
Oh well.
Let's talk. And another thing I'm worried about is why do we do things in a rush? Within a short time, it's already passed. Everything is fine.
It wasn't a short time. No, it wasn't a short time. It was deliberated on. It was deliberated on.
For how long?
For quite some time.
I can't recall any bill in Nigeria that was widely
anticipated. You're supposed to do a very good consultation with every stakeholder. Who and who?
Let's be fair.
Who and who?
They met with the business community.
See, who and who? Why are we in a rush to borrow from?
Wait, excuse me.
With the business community, you know.
Wait, when you say business community,
this celebration lasted months.
I'm coming. See,
you know something that's supposed to last. We have been paying taxes.
You are talking about the grassroots.
No, it's a reform. It's a reform.
A reform. We have been paying. See, other countries of the world, my problem is not paying or not paying. You have all the necessary amenities in order to help life. Good road. Those of us that are going to
a lot of tax money to be able to provide those.
So they want to. What about the subsidy removal? What are they doing with it? This is 419 government. What are they doing with it?
There's something I want to ask you.
They told us that when they remove subsidy, that Nigerians' life will be better. Now, what happened to the money?
I want to ask you a question. This is a big question I want to ask you.
More money.
Okoro, this is a very big question. Is this tax, this new tax reform, is it the same thing with the inland revenue tax? Or are they separate?
There are the tax laws, there are 4 of them. You know, including one that changed the nomenclature from FIRS to FIRON. You know,
this one we are talking about 15%, whatever, that they are deducting. Is it? Are we still going to pay the state one separate? We pay state.
No, now part of the reform is that they have to harmonize all this.
So the federal government will collect tax for the state.
The federal
it's a harmonized system. So you don't have all the different companies collecting tax. You're not listening. You're not listening. You're not listening.
Okay.
Yes. You don't have all the different companies taking taxes anymore. It's now a unified, but I think it's a Nigeria Revenue Service or something, NRS or something. That's now the new name. That's a part of the 4 acts.
So we will not be paying VAT again.
No, you pay VAT.
No, wait. Will not be the CBN charges when you transfer will not come up again.
No,
because some organizations are collecting that one separately. You said you want to harmonize everything.
No, that's exactly what they have done.
So different organizations. Different organizations will not be collecting. It's just one body.
One body will still collect all these various taxes.
Yes, and now distribute accordingly.
And what they generate from your state.
Now, listen. All these taxes will be collected by one body. One body will collect all the taxes like alphabeta. Then second, the state one that we are paying, you know, there's a federal one.
You pay to state. You will not be doing that anymore. Everything goes to the federal.
You don't understand what I'm saying. That all those various taxes, multiple taxes we are paying, they are still on ground. The only thing is that one body will do the collection instead of various bodies. Is that what you are saying?
You just said, for example, the state and federal taxes that you pay. From my understanding.
Okay, your understanding now.
From my understanding, you will not be paying to state and then paying to the federal. Everything goes into the one body.
It also took care of multiple taxation.
I'm talking about between
that is addressing the multiple taxation.
That's why I ask you.
And I have answered you.
No, you have not. I said
we don't have a situation where the state will come to you, collect this tax, the federal government will come and still collect this tax. No, it has been harmonized to the extent that one federal agency will now collect these taxes. And at the end of the day, they distribute.
So instead of you paying twice, you're paying once.
That's where I'm going.
That's what I just said.
No. I'm saying there's a multiple taxation and there are multiple agencies collecting the multiple taxation.
The issue of
there are two people now.
Have been dealt with.
Now
the issue of multiple taxation too has been dealt with.
So now we will not be paying CBN charges again. When we transfer, we will not be paying state owned separately. We will not be paying VAT.
You are yes.
You don't get what I'm listen. Listen to me. Wait now.
CBN charges is different from.
It's different from even when you are paying your tax, you pay bank.
These are levies now.
These are levies. Listen to me. Listen very well.
Listening, but you are not listening.
There are two issues to this. Okay, CBN rates is not tax.
Those are not tax.
VAT is not tax.
VAT is tax. CBN rate is not tax.
Okay, it's not tax. So what is it? Because it's collected from my money. It's not CBN's money.
It's a service tax now. It's a service rendered to you.
Okay, service rendered to me. Okay, plus my ATM service rendered to me. Plus
obligatory.
This is still multiple taxation. It's still coming. This thing is still
all over the place.
I know how you feel. But let's not forget that some of the monies that your bank will collect from you will not be taken from your credit, from your balance on your phone. It won't be taken from your account anymore.
Yes.
So it will be taken from the call credit that you have on your phone, not from your bank itself. So that will reduce how much money leaves your account. That's part of it.
Just because of time, but I know that this thing will generate a lot of issues.
Just want to get the argument.
No, I'm not. You know why?
It's Christmas Day. It's Christmas Day, and we need to go.
I need to go home and enjoy Christmas.
We need to celebrate. We need to celebrate. And so, I must say a very big thank you to you, Lawal Ekundayo, a farmer, educationist, and public affairs commentator, and also Comrade Tony Bata. Thank you very much for joining the conversation. Chukwuma Okoro will be making a comeback tonight. We love what we do. Having the opportunity to be here with you every day, to entertain, educate, inform you. I mean, that's what we live for. So Chukwuma will be back here later tonight at 6 p.m., later today at 6 p.m. on Political Lens, where you promises to be interesting. All right. I'm Moses Humphrey, wishing you a beautiful day. God willing, I'll see you tomorrow. Bye for now.
The red carpets, awards, the razzmatazz, music, fashion, interviews, and more. Spotlight on Voice of the People Television. Let's feed you with all the juicy stories in the global entertainment space, bringing you the glitz and glamour as it is hot. Stay tuned to Spotlight, 1 p.m. Monday to Friday. Spotlight on VOP TV. Entertainment like never before. Do you want your voice to be heard? Do you know that you matter in the scheme of things? The People's Voice, the show where ordinary citizens take center stage as we discuss the biggest stories that affect you and I. With you in mind, we facilitate lively discussions, debates, and interviews on the topics that matter most to you and I. From social justice to economic empowerment, education to healthcare, governance, and more. Tackling tough topics and amplifying your voice. Join the conversation and make your voice count. The People's Voice. Make your voice count.
Whether you've been with us through the ups and downs or just joined us for this festive season,
take a moment to cherish the moments you've made and look forward to making new ones on the horizon.
May this new year bring you everything good, everything prosperous.
As we bid farewell to the old year and welcome you to the new year,
may your heart be filled with joy and your home with laughter. And of course, may your spirit be filled with hope.
We'll be bringing you live updates, exciting performance, and inspiring stories throughout the day.
Stay tuned for our special New Year's coverage and let's make this year unforgettable.
Thank you for making us a part of your celebration.
Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year.
Are you ready for the extraordinary? Something big is happening on your screen. Introducing VOP TV. Now streaming on SLTV channel 264. From breaking news to captivating conversations, news analysis, giving you all sides to the story. We break in-depth discussions on the issues that matter, from politics to sports, entertainment, and lifestyle. VOP TV on SLTV channel 264. Join us as we redefine what television means to you. Voice of the People Television, VOP TV. Now you have more than a voice.
Voice of the people. You can hear me now. My name is Patrick Doyle, and I wish that you continue to echo the voices of the people. Big up VOP TV.
My name is Suibifa Dokubo. Please keep watching